Hello everybody, welcome to the Malbeefance channel. This is episode 15 of our series replay for Strategic Command WW2 War in the Pacific. If you've been following along, you know what's going on. It's pretty much been a slow slogfest out here in the Pacific. And with that, we'll go ahead and advance the turn and see what we get. But now I am getting a little bit of the initiative back. I'm getting to advance a little bit. So maybe there's hope. Alright, Allied raids disrupting Japan convoys. There is our ledger for next turn. Big effect on the Dutch East Indies. Oh yeah, even bigger effect on the Burma supply. Nationalist Chinese are falling back. Alright, some activity around the slot. Are we looking at more? Ooh. Oh. I was hoping he would hold out a turn or two more. Alright, looks like I spoke too soon about falling back. Alright, so the combined Communist and Nationalist Chinese forces have got themselves a small victory up there in the north. The computer is hanging on transport movement. Always worries me when it does that. Like, how many more units are coming from the States over to Australia? Alright, there's our activity summary. Alright, a bunch of those garrisons that I ordered. Get them on ports on the Pacific side, because I want to bring them out here to the islands. Alright, let's get that submarine out of there. Gonna go after those maritime bombers. So where are these transports? I wonder if the computer's bringing them all the way down and around. I really don't see it being that well programmed. Alright, not much more I can do about it. But we do get ourselves a destroyer out of the deal. Can I can't upgrade him yet. Try getting a little further south here. See if I can't pick up where those transports are coming in. Uh-oh. That takes care of that headache. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is about as far as he can get. Alright, now it's a submarine out there. So my cruisers and my battleships aren't going to be any good with that. Well, at least we did some damage. I don't have any other assets out there that can help with anti-submarine warfare. Alright, a little bit of progress there. Alright, so not a whole lot going on down in Australia and Southeast Asia. But let's see if we can't make some serious progress here. That was certainly helpful. You go ahead and reinforce them for now. The enemy fighters defending in that area, they've been chewing my fighters up. I'm guessing that they've got some pretty good tech backing them up. And these guys are really holding on good. Yeah, so I gotta wonder if, in my limited experience in the game, I can't tell you if that's what level technology that is for advanced fighters, but it's chewing mine up, so it's definitely got to be better than level 2, which is where I'm at. So this is not a good situation. Got to get a couple more armies out there. Alright, anything else I can do? I don't think so. Their supply is low. Just figure I'd scout that out. Can he still? Yeah, he's got another attack. Okay. Let's see if anybody's down here. Nope, just a garrison. Okay. I'll leave the fighters there. He's low on supply, but I will do this. Try and cut off supply coming in a row. I'd like to take the island back, because that's a good staging point for them to hit other islands up here in the Carolinas. Alright, so... Alright, I got to get a couple more armies out there. I'll worry about upgrading them later when I get them on the board. Alright, that's going to do it for this turn. So let's go ahead and advance. Wish I could find out where all those transports are. Hindering supplies to Australia still. Good. And they're still interrupting my convoys. There is an assassination excuse me. There is an assassination attempt on Jose Laurel in the Philippines. Jose Laurel was a I guess you would have to call him a Japanese collaborator. Japan develops infantry weapons level 2. Awesome. I'm still not done upgrading everybody to freaking mobility yet. Amphibious warfare level 2. Logistics. And there is our ledger. So what is that American general out on Santa Isabel? What is he doing? I kind of thought that's what the British were building up for. So we got an offensive towards infall coming. And it looks like the nationalist Chinese are shifting their efforts to the north because they know I'm weak there. So American forces striking back in Australia. Strategic bombers out there in the middle of the desert. Or excuse me, the outback. 3 turns in a row now. It's just hanging on transport movement. And I have no idea where the transports are. Army spotted near Chongqing. Not surprising. Alright. Damn it. Too many priorities. Alright, so they finished. Move them into the next hex. Basically just going to make this giant fortification all the way around Tokyo and Yokohama. Yeah, I need to get somebody out here and another one there. Actually, it would be smarter to relieve these two guys so I can get them better employed. Alright, meanwhile, down here, I'm going to keep chasing my tail trying to find these transports. I don't know, maybe I can do enough damage. Yep, awesome. Awesome sauce. See if there's anybody there. Nope. Now, as for this guy, nothing to spot out there. Nothing again. And nothing there. Oh, found something. Let's get to him. Nope. Sweet. So I'm wondering if it's possible for him to be able to march across Or if he's just trying to hide as best he can. Leave the fighters. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Let me go ahead and upgrade these guys. I'm going to pull them out of New Guinea, send them down to Australia. Try and land in the northeast around Townsville and Cairns and see if we can't push south from there. Try and keep that port knocked down so they can't get anybody in or out of New Britain. They'll be stuck there. At least that's the theory. So let's do this. Hopefully that'll help a little. Now, do I transfer him to Australia, or does he go help with anti-submarine operations? I'm trying to help with the anti-submarine operations because right now all I've got is the one destroyer. It seems like there's at least 3 enemy submarines out here. Sooner or later I will get him out of there. Alright, that was helpful. See if getting him there I can upgrade him. Need more troops there, so we're not getting very far in Burma. He keeps pulling back this way. I can't get anybody down there to finish him off. One more down. Awesome. Alright, well, nope, I can't upgrade him. Oh yeah, because he's sitting up there in the mountains. Thank you. closer to the front line. My bombers could use to be a little closer. All right, so it looks like we're having a pretty decent breakthrough down here in mainland China here. But up north is a completely different story. Things aren't going so well up here. All right, I moved everybody out that I can. All right, what do I got left? 206. I'd love to spend that on research, but I need more boots on the ground. All right, that is going to do it for that turn. That's going to do it for this episode. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Hope I'm not boring you to tears. My narrating isn't as lively as it could be because I'm focused on the game, because I'm still feeling like I'm on the back foot here. I mean, we've been making some decent strides these last 2 episodes, so that's good. But the Americans have got me absolutely paranoid. So we'll see what we can do. If I can get Chongqing and I can get Canberra, that is going to go a long way to ending the game. Now, when I started the game, I really didn't think that overall victory was possible. Not a strategic victory anyway. But I figured I could outlast, make it to the end of the game, which still has 46 turns left. So I don't know if that's a realistic goal, but we'll try. Anyways, thanks a lot for tuning in. If you made it this far, please leave a like. Don't forget to drop a comment. It helps grow the channel. Also, I like to hear from you, your comments, suggestions. Share this with anybody that you think might enjoy this type of content. And I will see you on the next one.